All right, welcome back everybody to our basic legal concept series. This is where we as attorneys are going to provide some basic information. This is not legal advice. If you want to consult your attorney about this, we recommend you do that. But this is just to give you some general information about some techniques that we use, some crayons in our crayon box. So, what is a foreign trust? Why do people set up foreign trusts? Why do they do it? Is it just for rich people to hide their money overseas and avoid paying taxes and blah, blah, blah? No, it's not. A foreign trust is a technique that we use to set up an asset-protected place to diversify your funds. Okay? When you move and you set up a trust in Switzerland, for example, the biggest advantage of that is that you can actually diversify and get assets that are no longer denominated in dollars. So if you're worried about the dollar as a general store of value, one of the things you can do is move to a different jurisdiction and have those assets denominated in a different currency. So for example, if you want to buy Swiss equities in francs, you can do that if you have a trust, an irrevocable foreign trust, set up in a different jurisdiction. It's hugely advantageous and it's appealing to the wealthy because they can diversify in a different way rather than just buying another index fund. So it's a very appealing thing, and it's also asset protected, which means that creditors in the United States have a lot more difficulty cracking open that trust because you put it in a foreign jurisdiction, and it's subject what's called situs, which means it's subject to the jurisdiction that the trust is in, which is based on the trustee. This is a hugely advantageous tool for people to use for diversification and for asset protection. Remember, a trust is a legal relationship. It's not an entity. It's not like a company. It's not like an LLC. It's a legal relationship. The jurisdiction of the trust is based on where the trustee is. So if you have a trustee in a different jurisdiction, that means that the trust is subject to the laws of that jurisdiction. So that's part of the advantage of doing that. So it's diversification, it's asset protection, concern about the dollar. There's any number of reasons why you might want to set up a foreign trust and might want to make that a part of your planning. Let's address the tax thing, because a lot of people think these are just tax shelters for people. Not true. If you are a citizen of the United States of America, you are taxed on your worldwide income no matter what. Everyone pays taxes. You have to report that you have a foreign trust, and you have to report the income, and you have to pay taxes on that income. It's always been this way. It's always going to be this way. This is not a tax avoidance technique. There are certain investments you can make to try and minimize taxes. There are certain other plays you can do, which are perfectly fine, but the general structure of the foreign trust itself is not necessarily a tax play. It's really an asset protection play, and it's a diversification play. That's the point of it. If you have questions about foreign trusts, our firm does specialize in this. Again, this isn't legal advice. We'd like to schedule a consultation, but our website's going to be in the link below if you want to talk to us about this and think about setting one of these up. We'd love to talk to you about it, and we'll go from there. Thanks. Appreciate it.